Good morning. I know it's been a while. We've had some technical difficulties. We've had some illnesses. We've had a few different things. But I am back. This is our Coffee and the Word. And the title is When the Cold Soaks In. There is a difference between cold and wet cold. Dry cold can be a little bit of an annoyance, but even then, it's not really that bad. Wet cold, though, wet cold is miserable. That kind that just sneaks into your sleeves, gets into your socks, and it never really dries, and you can't shake it off. I've had people that I've known who lived in Canada, who lived up north where they get lots and lots of cold, lots and lots of snow, who have come down here to East Texas, to Northeast Texas, and expressed how drastically different our wet, cold winters were, and how you just can't warm up. The longer you stay out in it, the longer it takes to warm yourself up again. And I think that that is a pretty good picture of life sometimes, because not all hardships that we have come from a sudden blast. Some of it seeps in slowly. It doesn't always knock you over, but it leaves you cold and tired, grief, loneliness, burnout. And see, this is why I don't think God ever intended for us to face the cold of life alone. One of the quiet lies we often start to believe in seasons like this is, I'll just deal with it myself. Now, that's an easy thing to do, but Scripture really pushes back on that idea. In Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24 and 25, it says, "Let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, but encouraging one another." That word consider is very intentional. It means we need to pay close attention to one another. We need to notice when somebody looks as though they're suffering and they're soaked and cold and wet in this life. The church itself, I don't think, was ever meant to be a place you attend. It was meant to be a place you warm up. Let's be honest. The warmth of our church has little to do with the pews and the lights and the thermostats. It's people. It's a phone call that says, "Hey, I was thinking about you." It's the meal dropped off with nothing else attached, just here. It's someone sitting beside you, not working to fix you, just there with you. Romans 12 verse 10 says, "Be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves." That's the kind of warmth that dries out the cold of this world, the kind that brings feeling back to the numb places. And here's the thing, every single human on life needs that warmth at one point. Even the strongest believer, even the one who always has it together, even the preacher. You see, Jesus built people. He didn't just build a message. He could have done everything by himself. And you'd be wrong to suspect that he couldn't. But he chose not to. He gathered people. He ate with people. He wept with them. He sent them out together. And he did this because he knew something that we often sometimes forget. Faith survives better in a community. When life gets cold, isolation only makes it worse. But together we stay warm. So I want to leave you with two very gentle questions. Who around you might be standing in the cold? And where might you need to step to get a little closer to the warmth? You see, church isn't about pretending that we're fine, pretending that we're okay. It's about helping each one of us thaw when those frozen moments in our lives come around. You see, wet cold teaches us something important. You don't warm up by standing still. You warm up by getting closer. Closer to people. Closer to grace. Closer to God. So if today feels cold and heavy on you, step inside. Pull up close. And let the warmth of God's people remind you that you're not alone. I'm Alex Wooten, and this has been Coffee and the Word.